federal court is blocking Texas from using the controversial congressional map passed in the State House this summer. Good evening, everyone. I'm Julia Spencer, and this is ARC El Paso. Every weeknight, we break down the issues that matter and give you the context to understand the stories shaping life in the borderland. Now, the ruling marks the next stage in what has been a vicious battle between Texas Republicans and Democrats. For voters, this means pretend that new map never existed. Now, the court ordered Texas to use the map as it was passed in 2021. Now, a Trump-appointed judge here in El Paso wrote this opinion, citing substantial evidence shows that Texas racially gerrymandered the 2025 map. If true, it would make the map a violation of the Voting Rights Act. Texas Republicans argued this summer that the map was drawn purely for political advantage to put 5 more red seats in the U.S. House of Representatives. We heard from Texas House Democrat Jean Wu today, who called back to the quorum break this summer when Democrats were trying to block the passage of the map in the first place.
This is a vindication of what Texas Democrats did. I know during the quorum break during the summer, we had people yelling in both ears. No matter what we were doing, they said we were wrong.
Meanwhile, Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton is promising to take this to the U.S. Supreme Court. In a statement today, he wrote, "The radical left is once again trying to undermine the will of the people. The big, beautiful map was entirely legal and passed for partisan purposes to better represent the political affiliations of Texas." Meantime, back at home, El Paso State Representatives Mary Gonzalez and Vince Perez called the ruling a big win.
This is a major decision for all of Texas. Basically, what the court did today is that they issued an injunction blocking the maps that Republicans passed this summer that illegally discriminated against Hispanics and Blacks in Texas.
I think it's really a great step for democracy today that regardless of ideology, these judges really said that the new maps that were passed during the special sessions have very major concerns.
And El Paso Congresswoman Veronica Escobar released a statement saying in part, quote, "Let this serve as a lesson to Donald Trump. I'm grateful to the lawyers, advocates, and to every Texan who was willing to stand up and fight for this incredibly important victory." Meantime, the local Republican chair tells us he's not surprised.
Judges out in this part of the state, they lean towards the left. And again, like I said, they want to insert themselves into the decisions. They want to feel important. They want to tell people, oh, look, I made a difference, when, the appellate court will probably overrule them. It wasn't a shock.
The question now is, what's next? CBS Austin reports rumblings from Texas Democrats today who think they could get called back to Austin by the governor as a last-ditch effort to delay the primaries for an appeal to this ruling. Either way, we're watching for the fallout from here in the borderland.